Okay, so what's going on in the Persian Gulf? A major U.S. military force has just moved into one of the most volatile regions on the planet, putting it face-to-face with Iran. Tensions are seriously ratcheting up, and we're about to break down exactly what that means based on everything we know right now.
So, what kicked all this off? Well, it's the arrival of a massive U.S. naval force. This is a pretty big deal, a significant expansion of America's military footprint right there in the Middle East.
And here's the headline you really need to understand. This isn't some far-off threat. A U.S. aircraft carrier strike group is now positioned squarely within striking distance of Iran, right in what U.S. Central Command calls its area of responsibility. So you hear this term strike group, but what is it really? Well, it's a massive projection of power. You've got the aircraft carrier itself, the USS Abraham Lincoln, at the heart of it all. But that's not it. It's surrounded by guided missile destroyers, and those are armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles. I mean, we are talking about a truly staggering amount of firepower all in one spot.
So what's the official story here? Why make this move now? According to U.S. Central Command, they're the ones who released these photos, it's all about giving the White House more options. They're saying the fleet is there to conduct readiness drills, just to be prepared in case things escalate.
All right, so let's take a look at the view from Washington. The public messaging coming from the U.S. has been, well, let's just say it's been pretty direct.
This quote from the U.S. president on a radio program really says it all, doesn't it? He called it a big armada, a clear signal of its power, while also saying he hopes it won't have to be used. It's a classic show of force.
Okay, so how is Iran reacting to this armada showing up on its doorstep? Well, from Tehran, the public message is one of pure, steadfast defiance. And here's the direct response from Iran's foreign minister. The message couldn't be clearer. A U.S. warship is not going to change Iran's will or determination to defend the country. They're signaling that they have both the resolve and the means to back it up.
But, and this is a really big but, this is where the whole situation gets incredibly murky. Beyond all the official statements and the military posturing, trying to get a clear picture of what's actually happening inside Iran, that's proven to be extremely difficult. Which leads us to the crucial question. What is actually happening on the ground in Iran right now? Are there protests? What's the public mood? The truth is, reliable, verifiable information is incredibly scarce.
And the reason for all this uncertainty is something called an information blackout. Basically, it means connecting to the outside world becomes, as reporters on the ground have put it, highly difficult. The flow of information just gets choked off.
And you can probably guess the consequences here, right? When photos and videos can't be easily shared, it becomes almost impossible for anyone on the outside to verify reports of demonstrations or to really get a feel for the public mood. It just creates a total fog of uncertainty.
So, let's pull all these pieces together. What does the situation look like today? Essentially, you have two opposing forces, and both are making very, very public declarations. You can really break it down like this. On one side, you've got the United States deploying its massive carrier strike group, saying it's there to have military options. And on the other side, you have Iran issuing these really defiant statements, promising to defend itself with full force.
So, it all comes down to this, a high-stakes standoff of words and warships. Both sides have drawn their lines in the sand, and with that thick fog of uncertainty obscuring what's really happening on the ground, the one question that remains is, who will blink first?